Hey everyone, welcome to GachaPencil episode 6. My name is Edric and I'm a character concept artist. In this channel, I talk about and then rate a character that is found in an anime, video game, or maybe even your favorite cartoons. I will introduce the characters a little, talk about what I think about them, and then give them a score at the end. If you find this interesting, you should subscribe to the channel and also leave a like so I know you're a fan of anime and video games. The character rating will be from a 1-star common to a 5-star ultra rare. Today, we will be looking at a character called Yelan from Genshin Impact. Genshin Impact is an action role-playing game developed and published by video game company MiHoYo about 2 years ago in 2020. The game has many different characters of different archetypes and elements, mostly very well designed. Some are of course nicer than others, and they release new characters every few months, I think. I play the game very casually, so I do not know every detail of the game. Yelan is a recent character release that, if you're lucky, can be acquired in the character banner that is on right now, as of recording this episode. There are 4 different playable regions in the game currently, and Yelan is a Hydro Bow user from Liyue, a region very reminiscent of ancient China found in the game. We will be rating her character design based on a few points that I feel are visually important for character designing. And so for the first point, let's take a look at Yelan's relevance in Genshin Impact. Alright, so Yelan, within the story, is a character that works for the Ministry of Civil Affairs in Liyue. However, none of her colleagues have actually heard of her, and her name is also nowhere to be found on the roster of employees working for the ministry. Very fishy. She is the type of character that appears out of nowhere during a conflict between 2 parties, and then proceeds to help both sides secretly. The type that is always scheming some chaos, but is impossible to read her plans. She is also a master of disguise, so it's impossible to track her down, especially when she disappears before everything is over. She is the most mysterious character a mysterious character can be. Very mysterious. Now, I do not want to go into too much detail of her story, but I feel that releasing a character that has a mysterious background that nobody knows about is quite an indolent way to introduce a new character into the game. I am not saying it's bad, because it works. We all want new cool characters that have really fun gameplay, and her gameplay is indeed fun. At the end of the day, I believe that fun is very important, and we all like a little mystery. So I guess a mysterious character is always going to be cool, right? I think that relevance gets a 2 out of 5. The second point is color palette. Now, Yelan's color palette is multiple shades of blue with a big chunk of white and a small touch of yellow, as well as green, but only for her eyes. This is a complementary color combination, and from my previous videos, you should already know that by default, complementary colors work. It is simple and it looks good. But to be honest, I think that there could be more yellow and perhaps even colors like orange or purple added to her color palette. I get that she's a Hydro user and the designers probably wanted that to be very obvious. I do not think it looks bad at all. Like I mentioned before, her colors work and she looks good. But I feel that there is still space for her colors to be pushed so that she looks even better. I very slightly tweaked the colors to her design here. I think this gives her a little bit more to look at color-wise. It is very subtle, but I think it makes a very big difference. For her color palette, Yelan gets a 3 out of 5. And now, for her third point, we have silhouette shape. I am going to gauge the silhouette shape with just how I feel when I look at it. The shape could be rounded, and that would make the viewer feel calm and relaxed, or have a lot of sharp edges, which would create the sense of danger. I really like Yelan's silhouette shape. The slight curvature of her gesture shape looks really nice. And the reason why silhouette shape is so important is simply because if the silhouette shape is nice, the character art will almost automatically always look good, regardless of everything else. This is also why you see a lot of concept artists start designing their characters with a silhouette shape first. Sometimes it isn't just about the sharp or rounded edges. But talking about that, we know that she is sort of a mysterious spy kind of character, and I believe that she is meant to be chaotic and dangerous if she wants to. I feel that the small, short, spiky areas you see on her fur coat shows that very well. I must say, Genshin Impact really knows how to make their characters attractive. What more can I say? I mean, she has long, beautiful, slim legs that are just being shown off. Yelan's silhouette shape is a 4 out of 5. For the last point, let us take a look at Yelan's outfit and head design. Okay, so Genshin Impact's design lean towards a more complicated design style with a lot of details for their outfit. It is a very high quality, high effort style of outfit designing. And from what I've seen in their characters, they have been very consistent with that for the most part. Of course, some characters have more details than others, but Yelan is one of those characters in the game that has a more complicated design with a lot of cuts and parts in her dress and leggings. It is almost too obvious that she is a very rare character in the game. Firstly, let's take a look at her head design. She has a short bob haircut with slanted hair bangs that is deep dyed blue. I think her head design gives her a serious, strong woman vibe. It makes me feel that she is smart, capable, and knows what she is doing. I also really like the extra curvy layer on top of her bangs. This creates texture and complexity for her look. She wears blue crystal earrings, which I think is quite normal, as most characters are decorated with plenty of ornaments. She also has green eyes, and as mentioned before, this is the only place you see green in her entire character design. Eye colors can sometimes mean certain emotions when it comes to anime characters, as different colors have different emotional meanings to them. Green is a color that usually invokes a comfortable, wealthy, nature elemental kind of emotion, but it can also represent mischief, jealousy, and envy. I think that it will be quite interesting to also think that Yelan has a deeper story behind her drive for chaos. For her outfit, she wears a short dress with leggings decorated with a lot of different shapes on her. She also wears an arm sleeve on one side and gloves on the other. This accentuates her role as a bow user, but the most interesting part of her outfit is the white fur jacket that she places over her shoulders. I think that characters that have jackets worn over the shoulders but not through the arms are automatically cool. It's like she doesn't bother at all about wearing the jacket properly, but still bothers to wear the jacket. This can sometimes look cringe if not done right, but I think Yelan pulls this off quite well, and it really adds to her cool, serious, strong woman vibe. The white fur on her white jacket, decorated with gold trimmings, also makes the jacket look very expensive and royal. She definitely feels like an important character in Genshin Impact. For her outfit and head design, Yelan gets a 4 out of 5. I really enjoy the design on this character. So let's go over the rating that we have given her and see what her overall score is on GachaPencil. For relevance, it was a 2 out of 5. For color, it was a 3 out of 5. For silhouette, it was a 4 out of 5. And lastly, for outfit and head design, it was a 4 out of 5. Yelan on GachaPencil is a 3-star rare character. So I think that Genshin Impact has a lot of very interesting characters and a lot of really nice character designs. I feel that if you like nice character designs, you should check the game out a little bit. Just don't get your hopes up too high on getting the characters if you intend on playing the game. The summon rates as far as gacha games go is quite low, especially if you are a free-to-play player. I think that Yelan's design is very enjoyable. I even tried her gameplay a little bit, and she is quite fun to play. However, I feel that in general, while the characters mostly look really nice, most of them are also quite complicated in design. I believe that simplicity is one of, if not the most important aspect of character designing. A complicated character will look amazing and awesome when you're looking at it, but at the same time, it will also be very forgettable, as most people simply will not remember all the details of the character. If you look at all the famous characters in anime or video games, you will notice that the ones who become classic characters, who are remembered for decades after their release, usually have very simple designs. So do you agree with me, or do you think that complicated characters with a lot of details can also be a great design? Well, I thank you for watching and I hope you enjoyed my company. It was fun talking about and breaking down the character design of Yelan from Genshin Impact. If you enjoyed this content, or maybe have any characters you want me to take a look at, just let me know. I will be reviewing more character designs every week, so join me to learn more about the characters that you love. I hope you had fun and I'll see you again next week.